Good morning, good morning, good morning. How about some clapping for the start of the stream? Welcome, everyone. It has been a while since I have done a stream. I think since we did the MMU2 build. It's been a while since I've been home on a weekend. It's been a month. I've got my coffee. Hopefully everyone else does. We have a ton of people in chat already. Welcome, everyone. I will go through it. Yeah, so we're here. So it's been a month since we hit 5,000 subs, and that's huge to me. I never really intended for it to be what it is. This whole channel was created because of reference material, right? I was doing things in 3D printing. I kind of, and I've done YouTube like that before, reference, right? And this is what the 3D printing was intended to be. I would make some videos. I could come back to it later. I could watch it. And, you know, if somebody got helped, if somebody was being helped by that video, even better, right? But I never intended us to have 5,000 subs. We're over 5,800 subs right now. And it boggles my mind. But 5,000 subscribers, that deserves some free stuff. And that's what we are going to do today. So before we go any further, let's go through chat. All right. OneRaz, trying to stay awake. Well, I appreciate you being here. Stephen Lightspeed, welcome. Robert Reynolds. Casadoecas Tony. John Cook is here. Welcome. Ugly. Hello from Pakistan. Awesome. Thank you. Robbie Mack, of course. Thank you. Felix is one of the newest Patreon supporters, and he is much appreciated. Thank you, Felix, for coming to the stream. James Print and Play, you're always welcome. Richard, hello. Cromer David, welcome. From Arizona, welcome. I don't know how to say that. Boleche is your last name. I'm just totally going to butcher the first one, but welcome here. Mike Wiley is here. Anthony Williams. Slug Prince, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Russell King. Eric Rodriguez, welcome. John. Andy Rollins here. 3D Printing Cuties here. Welcome, Mikey. Tom 3D Printing Llama. Minnesota Maker. Trevor. Joe. Welcome, Joe. And many others, and I probably missed. Papal Projects. David Schneider's here. Richard Sharps. Pedro. There's so many of you in the chat. Norm is here. Ron. Hello, and welcome to everybody that is here. Yes, so Leslie from Birmingham, England. Awesome, thank you. It's going to be really hard to keep up with the chat today, I can already tell. And anytime you have, I don't know how many are in the chat at the moment, but anytime that you have giveaway in a title, people want to come to your live stream, I found. But that's not the point of this. This is, Lester is here, welcome. Living Like Larry, hello. Carlo, hello. This is kind of a weird thing for me, a weird stream. This is the first stream I've ever done that I didn't build something or print something. So it's really weird for me to stand here and not do things. But I wanted this stream just to be talking with you. And we'll get into that just a little bit more as we give away some things here. We're gonna do, so what are we giving away? All the giveaway will be done via Nightbot chat. So I'll put some sort of word in the chat. You reply with that word if you would like to be entered for a chance to win. I'll hit the pick a winner button, and I will send you your stuff. And this is worldwide. I don't care wherever you're at. You are eligible for this. And I think that's the way it should be. It costs a lot of money to ship stuff, but that's not the point. So I'm going to give away 3 shirts, and it's this shirt right here. I'll model it for you periodically, ponytail not included. I'm going to give away 3 shirts and whatever stuff I put in the box. I'm going to give away 3 spools of proto pasta because I like proto pasta and they're a bunch of good dudes. I'm already getting stuff on my phone, which I think is going to go crazy today. But anyway, Justin 3D, thank you very much. And I've probably missed a bunch of Christoph from Bavaria, Big Fishing, welcome. Mr. Wink, I like that. Mr. Winky Head, I like that. Anyway, Morvik, hello. Do you have the shirt and baby? That is a good no deal. So that's right. So that is I don't have it in that size, but I do have them from small all the way to 3X. So don't be shy. And then when you win something, I'll put up my email address periodically, and you just send me an email with your info, and I will get you what you need. So back to that would be pretty funny if it came with a ponytail. We might have to do something like that. How do you win? Well, we'll get into that, Chad. I won't miss anybody. Trust me. Moto is hello, welcome. Matt UK 3D printing. Hello. So 3 rolls of proto pasta, and we're doing my favorite colors. Okay, so we've got a roll of High Five Blue. We've got a roll of Candy Apple Red, which this is the one. High Five Blue, of course, is the Joel Telling one, right? Candy Apple Red was developed with Chuck Hellebuck, another one of my favorite content creators. So we got a roll of that, and then we have a roll of Silver Sparkle, which is really cool if you've never printed with it. It's kind of silvery, but it's also kind of translucent. It's pretty neat, so you'll dig that. And then the big giveaway item, I'm going to give you an Ender 3. And it's not this Ender 3, this is my Ender 3. Plus, you don't want this Ender 3. It has been through the ringer. So whoever wins the Ender 3, I will go to GearBest, I will purchase that Ender 3, and then they will ship it to you directly. That is the only way that I can feasibly do the shipping cost. So, and I am sorry, whatever iteration that Creality might be on the Ender 3, that is what you're going to get. So I can't guarantee you're going to get an Ender 3 that's awesome, but I can guarantee you will get an Ender 3 for free. Also, High Five Blue is killer. George Peoples, hello. So High Five Blue is cool. Ender 3, I can't guarantee the quality of your Ender 3. Now, something to be said, and I have talked about this with a couple of people recently, VAT tax and, shipping charges coming in when you have to pay that on your side. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. I can do my best to send it to you, and whatever happens on that side, I can't control. So barring any of that, it should be totally free of charge for you. Yes, Ender 3. Nice beard. Thanks. Oh, Hotends bad. No, this one has been a trip. I have to tell you, and we can go into that more. Yeah, Ender 3 is great product. Yeah, the Ender 3 review is done. It hasn't been released yet. It's coming out here pretty soon. But there's a few things I don't like about it. And the extruder is one of them. The extruder has given me a serious hard time. But for the price and what you get, this is like the ultimate hacker base, right? And I think I even say that in the review. They give you, for 180 bucks, they give you a rock solid platform that you can really build on top of. You could make this thing awesome really easily. So with just, maybe 100 bucks more, something like that, you could really do some killer things to this machine. Awesome, Mike. Thank you. I didn't know you were on a stream today. I don't like to overlap streams, but unfortunately this is the only slot that I've had in a month, and it's going to be the only slot I'm gonna have for a month. So today is the day, everyone. If you want to talk to me, today is the day. I won't be back until the weekend after Thanksgiving. So this will be the last stream for a little while, and it's been the first stream for a while. I will be on and hosting Fun in the Country Basement. Steven the Lightspeed.
Thanks for all the content, Chris. I can't imagine your work schedule and still making so many videos.
Yeah, Steven, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. You are correct, sir. It is a lot of work, and my work schedule is kind of crazy sometimes. But and doing the 2 videos a week, that's like 92 videos a year, including live streams, because I take a couple of weeks off. But yeah, it's nuts, but I really enjoy doing it. And the only reason why I do it is because I like to. And that's what makes it awesome. And start crossing the streams joke here. Exactly. You want to win a cup of coffee, one Raz. It sounds like you've had a long evening, and I wish I could send you one. Yeah, stream Sunday morning. Well, that's cool, man. Mike, I know you've been doing a lot of streams lately, and that's always cool to have someplace to go hang out. It's good to have someplace to go and chat, especially if you have a problem or something like that. You can tap the knowledge of the others. Thomas, we are giving away some shirts, which you already have, my friend. A couple of spools of protopasta and an Ender 3 today. Charlie, thank you. Okay, James, what you got?
I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Nice work, James. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. I appreciate that. 25 cents. Yes, there's always the joke. Good morning, John. Is the giveaway? The giveaway is not over. We haven't even started yet. You have to listen to me talk before I give anything away. How's the MMU2? Well, we can talk about that. We can talk about that as we go. I've got some things to show you. Ryan, Mr. Buttram is here. Hello. MMU2 is going okay. Just okay, though. Not great. Okay, so first thing we need to do is see if Nightbot has joined this chat. And we need to make sure that he's going to do his thing so we can do this giveaway. So let's check that out. Nightbot isn't always the most consistent. Your MMU is slowly killing you. I hear you.
Congrats on 5K subs. See
Eddie
you
Mosier.
on Twitter.
Yes. Eddie Mosier, thank you very much for the $10. That is much appreciated. And I'm going to go into the money part of YouTube here in just a second. And thank you for the congrats on 5,000 subs. That is awesome. Channel, where is that at? Is Nightbot here? He's not the most on-time fella. What do we get? Justin just joined as a $5 Patreon supporter. Thank you very much, Justin. And at $5, you get all of the monthly coffee break videos. So hopefully you enjoy those. You can go back through and watch every one if you'd like. Thank you very much for joining. Is it in community? Maybe? I haven't been in YouTube in a while. This is so weird that I haven't done any of this stuff in a while. Community settings, I'll bet. Okay, so Nightbot is here. So let's go to Nightbot. Nightbot. It is really weird I don't have a project going on though, right? The state of no money in YouTube now. Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a moment. Let's give away a shirt. Let's start small to big. And if you don't know about protopasta can be kind of hard to print sometimes. Depending on the printer that you have, it works really well in a direct drive all metal hot end. I can tell you that. Print it a little hotter. But this is HTPLA, so you can anneal it in the oven, and it will withstand some crazy temperatures for PLA, I have found. That's a fun weekend, by the way. You get some of this stuff, throw it in the oven, and then try to melt it. That's a good time. Ruben multicam setup, I can't tell you. I use C920s for everything because they're cheap. OBS and C920s have not let me down. Okay, let's see, what we got? Giveaways. Okay, eligible. Mods are not eligible. Well, mods should be eligible. Yeah, well, they should be. Man, what do we got now? Eddie Mosier on Patreon, $5. Thank you very much, Eddie. I really appreciate that. $5. It hasn't read your thing yet, I don't think. Nuno, thank you very much for the $5 super chat, or £5, I believe that is. It should read your thing here in just a second, though. I could print a Benchy. There you go.
Thank you, Chris, for the great content.
You are very welcome. Very welcome. I could print a Benchy, but, you know, I'm going to get to the giveaway, I promise. You guys keep bringing up stuff that I want to talk about. I would print a Benchy on this thing right now, but my Ender 3 has a crazy, weird, high-pitched noise coming from the power supply. And it doesn't happen all the time, but I'll come down here occasionally and it's printing, and it's like a dog whistle. I mean, it almost brings you to your knees. It's like, it's so high-pitched, you don't really realize how bad it's hurting your ears. So I didn't want to fire it up for this stream because I'd have to stand here and listen to it. Oh, it's euros. Thank you. Sorry. The screen is very far away, and I don't know my currency signs. Thank you. Thomas wants the Ender 3. Okay. 400% Benchy. Excellent. I don't know what percentage my biggest Benchy is, but it's fair size. John, $10. Thank you very much for the super chat. Mad Mike is here. Good morning. John, good morning. Has the same one in your CR10? Yeah. This one has had it since day one. It's not. It's like a digital noise, like a driver noise or something, like you would hear on a stepper driver or something. It's got to be coming from something inside, inside, like an electronic piece, like I don't know, capacitor or something. I have no clue. The transformer or something. But it's awful. It only does it under load as well. You have to leave in a few minutes. So. Good morning, Matrix Clone. Papaws, thank you very much. It's a relay problem. Okay, there you go. And Colin, welcome. You want to date Sharon Stone? Okay, so we want keyword. I think you can do that. Regular luck. That's kind of crooked to say somebody can have more luck than another. Okay, so keyword for the first shirt. All you have to type in is 5,000, and that will put you in for a shirt. So go crazy, and then I'll roll it. Good morning, Drew. Pink Mouse is here. Hello. Hopefully it's working. Last time we did this, it didn't work so well. Hopefully that works. It's supposed to give you like a list of everyone that's eligible, but it doesn't do that very well, I've found. So geez, all the numbers. 5,001. That means you get a shirt and a sticker. No, I'm just kidding. I'll wait until they stop rolling. Everybody in? I know there's a bunch of people that I missed. You were the first to get a shirt. Catch me at Murph, Tom. I know you'll be there. Hey, William. $4.99. 99 cents. Okay, 5,000, nice. What do we got?
Have a beer on me. Cheers.
Awesome. Rasmus, thank you very much. I'm not sure, is that Danish Crones maybe? I don't know, but thank you very much. And I will have a beer on you. I appreciate that. Single action revolver? That sounds sweet. Okay, let's see what it does. Let's try to roll it. I don't think it likes the numbers. It's case insensitive. That's good. Try to enter this. Just try to enter giveaway. What does that do? Nightbot doesn't help me very well. Oh, wait. There we go. That's much better. Giveaway is working. Keep going. Now we got it. You can't wait. You can't wait to chat. I should know that. See, like I say, I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I don't know how any of this works anymore. We got it this time, though. So, while everyone is giveawaying, Simon, hello. Thank you very much. 5,000 subs is huge to me. Very cool. I really, again, it blows my mind. So while everyone is doing that, so what about, Joe Paddock is here. Hello, Joe. What about money from the internet? Okay. Here's how this works. So all of the money that I get from YouTube, from just you watching the channel, right? Just from you watching the ads, the stuff that YouTube gives me for advertisement, all the buy me a coffees, all the monthly Patreon people, which it is crazy to me that there's so many people that are willing to donate to this cause per month. All of that money, all the direct PayPal money, any money that I get, super chats, Streamlabs, any of that money that comes directly from the community, that all goes into an account, and I don't touch it. Then that money goes to the giveaways, because I've been doing giveaways since 100, so we've given away a few printers. It goes into stickers, it goes into pens, shirts, anything that I'm giving to you. And like if somebody requests a project, so I've had a handful of projects over the years that people said, hey, we'd really like to see this. So if it's something that I didn't intend to do anyway, which most of this stuff I'm going to anyway, if it's something I didn't intend to do but I thought would be a cool project, I will pay for that project out of that fund. So like a good example is the ESP8266 Wi-Fi. So somebody said, hey, it'd be really cool if we saw Wi-Fi. I'm like, cool. I went and bought a module out of that fund and I made that video. So basically that's it. So everything else is out of pocket. So all the printers and everything, the stuff that I would normally do anyway. I'm crazy about 3D printers anyway. But all the stuff I would normally do anyway, it comes out of pocket. Everything else goes into this stuff. So basically, I'm gonna roll this. Oh, nice. There you go. Nice, Mike. Excellent. Mike probably already knows my email address, but Mike, send me an email with your address and your shirt size, and I will get one of these out to you. So anyway, so that's what all that money goes for. And I don't remember what I was saying after that, but that's doing that's really so I do YouTube content because I like to. I don't ever intend for it to be my job. You're welcome, Mike. It's not going to be my job. It's not going to pay my bills. I have a job, and I don't ever intend to leave that job until I retire, and then I'll do YouTube full time. But yeah, go get your shirt, Thomas, for good luck. So these giveaways and the stickers that I hand you when I see you, or shipping is another thing. All the shipping that I have to pay to get the swag out to you guys. International shipping is ridiculous. Like that Filament Friday toolkit. Chuck gave me the kit for free, but I had to send it to Germany, and it was, you know, almost $30. Santosh just subscribed. Thank you, Santosh. So I'm not paying for this stuff. You are. The community pays for this, and that's the way it should be. In my opinion, that's the way it should be. So any money that I get, I keep, and I try to give most of it, as much as I can, back to you. And that's what this is all about. And I am more than happy to do it because I've got another one. I wish I could pronounce that. You'll have to help me with that name, man. I don't even know where to begin. I'm American, and words behoove me. But that's what I like to do, and this community is awesome, and anything I can do to help, I want to, and so that's how this works. So thank you for giving me the support to make me want to keep doing this. It's really all about motivation at this point. Jake from State Farm is here, and Jake from State Farm his name is actually Matt, and I would like to start calling him Jake Matt or Matt Jake, but I don't. He's a very nice guy, and we appreciate it. But I think it's kind of funny that his name is Matt. Ricky Tanner's here. Good morning, my friend. That's stereotyping. I don't even know what he said. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that. Again, 5,000 is huge. So we've got one shirt. I have 124 people watching this stream right now. That is amazing. That is the biggest number we've ever had. What now? Sergio, $10 on Patreon? Man, you're killing it today, guys. Wow. That is awesome. Sergio, I appreciate that, buddy. $10 does get you a shipment of stuff. So after so much time, I will send you a box of Chris's Basement stuff, and that will be coming. Just don't call you Shirley. Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. Notification volume? You bet. And I appreciate the notes on that, because I have no idea how loud it is. That should help you. There you go. I don't want to blow your ears up. That's true. They are worldwide. To give away log? Oh no, Mike, no. Say it ain't so. I don't know that I could ever let log out the door. It would have to go to, like, you know, like there were some kids that really wanted to start a makerspace, and you know, they really needed a 3D printer. Maybe I could bring myself to donating log to that cause, but it would be hard for me to let it go after all the punishment that poor log has been through. Yeah, we're getting. I was like 5,800. Like I said, I wish I could have done this like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I wasn't even in this state most of that time. What is log? I'll even pull log down for you if you don't know log. If you don't know log, I want to break stuff while I do it. He is the test subject for a lot of my mad science. You will see log on a lot of different videos. Remind me about the hang printer. We'll get to that next. This is a Tom's Dolly Prusa clone, right? He was trying to clone the MK2, and so he did a bunch of live streams where he built one of these just like this, pretty much. Mine has been upgraded several generations from the original build. I just kind of piece it together as I test things. But this is log. He is plywood and MDF and just cobbled together. And poor log has been through a lot, but he's going to be through a lot more. So this is log. Yeah, I don't think I can give up log. Hang printer. So hang printer is currently not printing anything, but so I have a shed out back that it's not real big, but it's big enough. After we're getting really close to like mowing, no more grass mowing, and I don't have to get anything out of the shed to work in the yard or anything like that. So after all of that is said and done, hang printer will be moving out there. And I fully intend to live stream all of that or make videos on how that's going to happen. Tourbillon is working on version 4 right now. So I don't know how much, I've got version 3 currently. I don't know how much version 3 and version 4 are going to blend, but I will probably be upgrading somewhere in the middle. I'll have like a 3.5 or something like that. But it's going to go out there, and I want to start its own channel. So we'll have hang shed. So 24/7 or whatever, we'll just stream live IP cams or whatever, and you can check in, see what the hang printer's doing. I'll jump in there occasionally and see what's going on. But hang printing takes days and days and days, right? So it'll be just kind of a hangout this winter for us. Jump in the chat, see what's up, and it should be good as long as YouTube will tolerate it and the internet will tolerate it. We're gonna give it a shot, but that should be a good time. Can we get on to the next giveaway? Yes, we can. Heather is here. Hello, how are you? Yes, hang printer is very cool. hang out with the hang printer. All right. Thomas wants to get on with the next giveaway. Let's see. How about being really creative? Type in shirt. If you would like a Chris's Basement t-shirt sent to you. There you go. I'm sure I have missed a ton of people in chat, and it's just going to get worse with the giveaways. But that's Log, in case you've never seen it before. He's on a lot of different YouTube videos of mine, so backtrack not very far, and you will find Log. Yeah, don't forget the R. Nice. Yeah, so that you are correct. So you got two of them right. High Five Blue, Candy Apple Red, and this is Silver Sparkle. My OpenRC F1 is all three of those colors. It's in terrible shape right now. It's got pieces missing and stuff. I haven't used it since like 5 months ago. But that is all three of my favorite protoplastic colors. And man, it's looking terrible. I really need to do something about that. No, it is case insensitive, Ricky. Thank you very much for bringing that up. But it should work. There are a ton of people in that list, so we should be good. Yes, very sparkly. Cupid's Crush, that is one I haven't had, actually. I need to check that one out. They've got a bunch of new cool stuff out that I haven't taken. Now, I will be honest, okay, let me 3D printer. Is the Raspberry Pi Zero okay to link to? I do it all the time, Trevor. A lot of people will tell you no. Greg, thank you very much for subscribing. Hopefully that alert is a little quieter now. I will be honest about Protopasta. I don't buy it very often because it's $30 for half a kilogram. If I want to build something special like this, I will go Protopasta. But it's not something that I use every day, and I don't get to check out near as many colors as I would like. Now, other brands of filament, I have like every color that they've ever made. But I only buy Protopasta occasionally, unfortunately. If it was a little easier to get, and maybe like if I could buy it even like in a smaller spool, I might buy more, but I don't buy it all the time. Okay, who won? Let's do it. All right. Minnesota Maker, you get a shirt, my friend. You will need to send... Much better, excellent. We will keep that from now on. Something else just happened, by the way. So, Minnesota Maker, send me an email with your address and your shirt size, and I will send you one. You like going out to a fancy restaurant. Exactly, exactly. Awesome. You are welcome, Minnesota Maker. I've seen you around a long time, and I don't know that we get much of a chance to talk, but thank you for being in this community, and you need a shirt. Logs, frame, and bed support. Log is 8mm oak plywood on the top, and it is 6mm MDF on the bed carriage, the Y carriage. The Y carriage is zip tied, but it still uses 10mm and 8mm threaded rods, just like a Prusa would. It's pretty close to a Prusa build wise, but it's all sourced parts from AliExpress. It costs like $225 altogether. I've got them from small to 3X. I'm a large man. If you've ever met me in person, I'm large, so I have to buy the big shirts. So I got you covered up to that. Yep, thank you, Living Like Larry. I appreciate that. How to get JSON, Sergio? Yes. I still have that in my box. I thought I replied something. Maybe not. All you have to do, we'll do it right here. All you have to do, you go up to Sketch, go up to Manage Libraries, and then in that library spot, in that library box, type in JSON, and then click on that JSON library, and in the pull down, you probably already have the newest version installed, but in the pull down, just pull that down and select 13.2 or 3, select that, and it will downgrade it for you. So, and just hit update or downgrade or whatever it says. It will downgrade it, and that should fix your problem. That would be an expensive Jeep, yes. Can you imagine if Walter tried to make a hypercube out of Protopasta? That hypercube would be $1,000. Inside the mind of Matt. Welcome, Matt. Thank you for joining. No problem. Thomas is in a hurry this morning. 3 is not there. Anything 1.5 or 5 dot something will work for you. Is there anything 5 dot there? Just as long as it's not 6. As long as it's not 6, you're fine. Yeah, just in 3D, I have the same problem. Like tall or way too long. And I don't want, we don't need to talk about t-shirts here. But But these are beefy tees, and they're nice and long, so you should be all set. Proto Cube, yeah. Yeah, I mean, those zeros, they're laggy. They are. I mean, they're slow, but they seem to work just fine. Something else. Heather, I will be at Murph. I will be at Murph, and I will be at IRF, and probably a lot of other things. I was going to try to go to Orlando Maker Faire, but unfortunately my schedule does not allow it. That would have been cool. But yes, I will be there. Yeah, Moto, that was a lot of people's problem. And there you go. Cromer is in this chat, and he's the one that invented that. Invented that wipe. So if you have print monitor questions, Cromer's your guy. He did that. I just made a video on it. But yes, that's been a huge problem for a lot of people, because in that video, I was using the most recent library at the time, and then right after that video, they came out with 6 dot everything, and it broke the whole thing. So that's really confused a lot of people, and I apologize for that. You hear you need a hotel room for Murph now? Maybe. Yeah, he's here. Goshen's a small place, so. You have 5 server motors, 4, 3, 8 volts, power supply. Whew. That I would have to sit down and think about that. Leave me a comment on this stream with that exact information or whatever. Yeah, Thomas made the print monitor. I saw that. That was awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time at Murph this year. Okay, time for another shirt. Time for another shirt. How about keyword awesome? Go. Yeah, Murph this year is good. Murph last year was packed. And I mean, like, on Saturday afternoon, you couldn't even walk through there. I mean, it was completely packed. And this year, I think it's going to be even bigger. I mean, ridiculous big. So it should be a good time. Sorry about that. It should be a good time, but it is going to be full. I can tell you that. I'm hoping that, like, I'm not going to get a table. I actually have to fly there, again, because of scheduling. I have to fly there, and I'm going to drive from Chicago. So I can't bring any printers or anything, so I'm not going to have a table or anything like that. But I'm hoping one of the boys, Walter, Glenn, whoever, I wouldn't mind spending some time with Shane over at the Prusa table. I'm hoping somebody has a spot for me to just kind of hide out and talk with everyone, because being in the crowd and trying to talk to everybody I feel so terrible, because it's like, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm still walking. It is a madhouse. So, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay, Awesome is here. Thomas is going to be there. Excellent. Roll it. Roderick? Is that how you pronounce that? Congratulations. You win a shirt. Send me an email, Roderick. Thomas, I would love to hang out at your table, buddy. That would be killer. So send me an email at that email address, Roderick, and I will get you your shirt wherever you are in this giant world. What is Murph? Murph is the Midwest Rip Rap Festival. Heather, thank you for coming to the chat today. I appreciate it. Have a good Sunday. It is the Midwest Rip Rap Festival. It is probably the largest 3D printer hangout known to man. Andrew just subscribed. Thank you, Andrew. And it is a really good time, but it is really busy. But you can meet guys like Joseph Prusa, Joel Telling, Chuck Hellebuck, the biggest of the big in our community. They are at Murph, and they are just like you and me. There are no rock stars at Murph. We're all in this together, and that's really cool. That's the best part about it. Okay, so the shirts are out of the way. Ben Craig. I talked to Ben Craig a little while ago, a couple of days ago. He seems to be doing well. That's good. I hadn't talked to him in a while. No, you wouldn't want this one anyway. Trust me. I thought about doing that though. Printing an open RC car and like maybe putting my logos on it or something, like Chris's Basement RC car, and giving that away. I don't know if that's something people would be interested in, but you know, just doing the body and the wheels and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool, actually. Yes, Brian, I was there last year, but if this tells you anything about how this channel has grown, when I was at Murph last year in March, I had 1,200 subscribers. So just in that amount of time, and I think, and we're at 58 something right now, I think that's huge. I think that growth is awesome, is amazing. I'm super thrilled with it. So this year it's going to be even crazier. Hopefully I get to meet more and more of you. Yeah, Mike, I'll jump over there. I've got pretty much all day. Again, if you weren't on when I mentioned this, Fun in the Country Basement, I will be hosting that this afternoon. So please come and hang out with me and Walter and Glenn. We'll hang out, work on some stuff, have a good time. Okay. Yeah, it would be nice if there was a little bigger building for Murph. It does get really, Saturday is wild. But I'm going to be there Friday night and most of Sunday this time. So I'll have a lot more time to hang out with a lot of you. Yes, Mosquito Hotends are made in Indiana, and that's really cool. I'll never make a fidget spinner. We drove there. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, and it was 9 hours for us to drive there last year. I drove there with Colin Makes Stuff. God, if you don't know Colin, yeah, Felix, that is a really good point. I'll touch on that in a second. Colin Makes Stuff. He hasn't done any videos for a little while, but I have known him for a couple of decades. And so we've been buddies a long time. He's actually the one that got me started on all this 3D printing craziness. But we drove there. It was like a 9-hour drive. If you could only stay one night at Murph, you want to be there Saturday during the day, because Saturday is bananas. Friday is pretty laid back. It's a lot of people are just getting set up and stuff during Friday, but Saturday is the day. So if you wanted to, you know, stay Friday and then hang out all day Saturday or something like that, that's what I'd do. But after Saturday, I am tired. A lot of walking around. That's a long day. There you go, Eddie. I'm always up for barbecue. That's Kansas City right there. Okay. Trevor, I have done a video on the Pi Zero on the MK3 because the MK3 has a header for it, but the configuration is going to be the same. So you can go check that out. You can probably just search Zero or Wi-Fi or something and find that video on my list, but it is out there, yeah. Okay, how about Silver Sparkle? Now it's being a pain. And go. Trip to Joe's. You know, I've never been there. All my life, I've never been there. This is pretty cool stuff, though. I mean, there's a little bit of a learning curve to this stuff, I have to tell you, to protopasta, but it's pretty impressive. It is, especially the print quality after it's done. Not so much in printing with it, but I should be writing some of this stuff down now that I think about it. After the print is done and you get it just how you like it, really cool. Really cool stuff. So what do we got here? I need a piece of paper. I should have been taking notes. We got Mike and okay. Justin 3D, I run a camera on my Zero all the time. Everybody loves that stuff. They actually do have a restaurant now instead of just the gas station. but everybody loves that barbecue. I'm a Gates guy. I love Gates. Gates is my favorite. I like Arthur Brandt's too, but I like Gates. I haven't had any cam issues on the Zero. I run a C270 all the time. Thank you, Mad Mike. That was really helpful. I couldn't remember the third one. Okay, ready? Silver sparkle. Roll it. Nice. Way to go, Slug Prince. Slug, you've been around a long time. I've been talking to you for quite a while. Congratulations. And not everybody got clapping because I forgot, but Silver Sparkle. Oh, Eddie, you don't know what you're missing, man. Gates, amazing. So there you go. Slug gets the silver. Excellent. Silver Slug. Nice work. Nice work. So he is not. Thank you very much, Clyde. And I remembered that PT3D is Clyde. I remember that. Burn-in sandwich. I like to get a ham and a half, and that is they pretty much put a whole pig on 2 pieces of Wonder Bread, and it is amazing. John, trolling for dollars. You've seen him around. I know you have. Most people have. He is one of the nicest dudes, and I don't even remember how this got started, but he had some filament. He had some filament, some 3mm filament that he wasn't going to use. So he sent it to me. Bass Pro has the best seafood instead of those? Nice. I didn't know that. What about Spam? I've eaten a few Spam sandwiches. Thumbs up. Actually, 143? Wow. Can't get it in Thailand. I'll bet not. I bet not. So, John, trolling for dollars. Nice dude. He had some 3mm filament that he wasn't going to use, so he shipped it to me. Well, ever since then, just occasionally John will send me something cool. And it's really appreciated. I just sent him some swag to try to thank him. But he's a very nice person, and he sent me the coolest knife. And it's like a fire department, like, tactical knife. And it has this thing on the back so you can it just springs out. Whoa. And it's kind of surprising when it does that. But check this thing out. It's probably going to be way out of focus. You could kill a bear with this thing. It's even got the hook on the back. So I guess now I have an official box opening knife because John sent this to me. This thing is sweet. But thank you, John, if you're listening even, or if you watch this stream back. This thing is killer, and it is razor sharp. So, very cool. I wanted to mention that. Very cool. Bass Pro. 3mm, yeah, man. I can't tell you all the details. I'm a planner when it comes to YouTube, and I have to be because of my schedule. I plan like months ahead of time. So coming sometime, we will have a project for 3mm filament. I don't even know what brand it is, to tell you the truth. The box says like TACCO or some TAC Force, Tactical Outdoors. But it's cool. It's cool. See you later, Brian. Thank you for joining the stream today. Appreciate it. Luck, hello from France. And that's good. Okay. So, Slug, congrats on the silver. How about Candy Apple Red? And I'm going to switch it up on you. You think I might be using the keyword red. I am not. How about Chuck? Put in Chuck if you want to win the red. The red is awesome. It is killer, I have to say. Candy? Anthony Williams, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. That's your dad's name. You win. That chat just flies every time we do one of these. That is awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Chuck. It lists all the names of everyone that's joined in, but it is huge. That's awesome. Well, that's a great idea, Mike. We should use Benchy as a keyword. I know I have enough. Almost all the protopasta is 175. All of this that I'm giving away today is 175. I do believe they will make you 2.85, and they have it available for sale, but 175 for all this stuff. Banana. Nice. Very cool, very cool. I'm having a great time. Like I said, I was saying before at the beginning of this stream, I've never done a stream where I wasn't printing or building. So it's kind of weird. Matthew Snow, is that your other channel, Matt? Or your other user account? Thank you for the duplicate sub, anyway. You'll say Chuck too. Excellent, Chad. What's going on? Chad was having some issues the other day, and I jumped on the Hangout and tried to sort it out. Tried to help him sort it out. 3D Tanks, Turrican's 3D Tanks, thank you very much for subscribing. You saw the seafood. Yeah. Chad, I'm giving away some stuff. All right, this is for the red. Ready? And go. John Cook. Congratulations, my friend. You won Protopasta Candy Apple Red. Excellent. Yeah, Capricorn, you know, the Capricorn guys are really nice. And you know that, things are getting ready to come. Yeah, Chad, anytime, man. Let me know if anything else breaks. We'll try to fix it. Capricorn, I have had issues with it. And it's because of the tight tolerance, but it's not the tube, it's the filament. And it's because I use all these different brands of filament. Nothing is ever exactly the same size. Tolerances are within 0.2 or something like that. I don't even know what Protopasta gets for tolerance. I don't even think it says. It doesn't say on here. But the tolerances on that filament isn't great. Now, if you jump to something that, Clyde's saying, yeah, it's awesome down inside there. Well, like Prusament and stuff, the high-end stuff is 0.5 or 0.05. But some of the cheaper stuff is like ridiculous. I can't even find some. They will actually admit that it's much higher than that. But some of these say like 0.02, and that is not the case. That is not the case. So Capricorn, it's amazing stuff, but if you're running around to different brands of filament, you might as well just stick with the cheap tube, because it's going to cause more problems. Now, I have found that if you always use the same brand, and it's a higher end brand, like I have had a lot of experience with DOS Filament and Filamentum, and they're both very good brands. Prusa Filament, the old Prusa Filament, I wasn't super crazy about, but the Prusament is killer. I don't know who made the old Prusa stuff, but the new stuff that they actually manufacture, amazing. But Filamentum and stuff, if you stick with one company that you know and you're using Capricorn tube, no problem, no problems at all. But if you do like what I do, which a lot of us do, jump around from printer to printer constantly, it's just more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, if you want to go full bore and use XS, the dark blue stuff, then you're really asking for it. The regular cap tube, the blue cap tube, is much more forgiving. Any Cubic's going to use Capricorn? Interesting. Issues with CapTube and Proto? I don't know. Proto's, I don't print enough Proto to tell you how consistent it is. I would guess it's very consistent. But I've never had any issues with Protopasta. You use XS on all your printers, Eddie? Yeah. Oh, Felix, that's hard to hear. I've had really good luck out of DOS Filament. It's just really expensive for me to get. The shipping on DOS Filament for me is ridiculous, but I like it. I've been using the reloadable, the stuff that goes on the master spool. Works good. Xyltech, yeah, I don't know that I've had a few spools of Xyltech over the years. I don't think I've ever had any issues with it. I do Protopasta at 210, 55-degree bed. Yeah, I've never gone down to 0.15 nozzle. I've never been that low. I can only imagine what the jamming and stuff like that would be like. 0.2 is the smallest that I've ever been, and it's still, even 0.3 is much more prone to jamming than a 4. Yes, it is randomly drawn. All you have to do is put in the keyword. And how long have we been streaming now? I wasn't planning on streaming. We're a little over an hour. That's not bad. I was planning on, hour and a half, just hanging out, talking with y'all. John, sorry, I forgot it last time. Yes, sir. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, John, please send me an email and I will get you that filament. And busy. I like that name. Hello. Strong Hero 3D. Somebody was talking about that the other day. Maybe it was you. I have not tried any of that yet. Yeah, Clyde. We'll whenever we get a chance, we can talk and have a conversation. You came up with Prusament? That sounds like a Mattism, kind of. No offense, but Prusament, I could see that. I could totally see Matt coming up with Prusament. The last color is High Five Blue from Mr. Joel Telling. There's like, I watched the video when they made this, when they mixed this up. I want to say they have like caffeine in here or something. Like, something that's not necessary at all. But that could be my imagination. 3mm ABS. I mean, eventually I would probably use it, but at the moment I do not. Nylon X, yep. Yeah, you would probably have to go at least 0.6 to be super successful with Nylon X. Okay. Keyword. This is for High Five Blue. And you have to enter it just like that. Go. Orion Pi. I don't even know what that is. If I could get some information on it, I would check it out. Sure. I'm always up for a request. It's filling up. High Five Blue, I think the candy apple is my favorite. I really do. But High Five Blue is a close second. There is some serious sparkle in High Five Blue. So that's cool, man. That's cool. This has been a good time. I'm having a good time. I like giving stuff away. That's fun. If you weren't here before when I was talking about it, all of this is sponsored by community funds. So anything you guys give me, I try to turn around into stuff like this. So sponsored by a community giveaway. Vertigo Gray, you like Vertigo Gray, Thomas? I have yet to have any Vertigo Gray, and very little polyalchemy elixir. I've had very little of that, just samples here and there. So I have yet to buy any of those spools. I need more time to 3D print. That's what I need. It turns an E3D Hotend into a leveling sensor. Nice. Yes, I am super interested in checking that out. That is cool. Filamentum is amazing. I have a lot of Filamentum because it's, again, you can get it from Filament 1 now, so it's much cheaper than it used to be for me to try to get it shipped here. They're out of colors a lot. They don't have a lot of stuff in stock sometimes. So I buy beer with the donations. Maybe a little. just enough to keep me going. The Filamentum, though, now that it's much easier to get, I have to wait for certain colors, but I try to use anything that I want to work, that I know is going to be consistent. It's going to work that time. Filamentum is where it's at. Yep, Filament 1. Kit, the high fives are for for winning some proto pasta filament. If you put in high five, that will enter you to win. Magnus is here. Hello, Magnus. Yes, Martin, that's what he was talking about, and I have never heard of that. I'm out of the loop. Ballpoint pen. Filament Friday filament. I use a lot of that as well. I still have quite a few spools of that. The only thing about Filament Friday is I do it a little cooler than some other filaments because it likes to string, but that's about it. It's still pretty good stuff, and it's affordable. It is not US only, it is worldwide. I will ship it to you worldwide. Frank Wolf, thank you very much for the $2 tip. It will say your announcement here shortly, I'm guessing. Okay, ready? High five blue. All in, roll it. Jamie Lopez, congratulations, congratulations.
I've learned a lot from you.
Thank you very much, Frank Wolf, again, and that means a lot to me. Again, the only reason I do the videos is because I enjoy it, and if people take stuff away from it, that they learn stuff from it, that is awesome to me. That's killer. Congratulations, Jamie. You get clapping as well. Excellent. UFO Box had a Filament 1 code. That's killer. That's cool. Excellent. Excellent. What else we got going today? Okay, here. Some of you have already seen this, but this is one of my most proud multicolored prints, and you're welcome, Charlie. I'm glad it works.
Keep up the good work.
Magnus, thank you very much for the Streamlab tip. $2.28. I appreciate it. I really do. This is my most successful multicolored print. So I divided up the gear maker coin that I have into like 6 different STL files so that I could do multicolor, and it actually turned out pretty well. It is completely 5-color, and this, I think, I'll show you some of my other ones here real quick. I don't know how well focused that is, but it came out really good. Now there's 2 others that I'm really proud of, and if you've seen my MMU video, my update video, there are a couple that just blow my mind, and this is one of them. What Brian Vines calls it, Prusa Smurf. I mean, this one is killer. The orange on his shirt got messed up a little bit. I had to fix the filament on the bottom layer of that, but other than that, it came out flawless. I mean, it looks really good. So Prusa Smurf is cool. I really dig that one. It should be. I need to figure out how to. I'm no good at Photoshop. I need to work this in. Take her out all the background and stuff and make it up front. I gotta do that one of these days. Yeah, this thing really turned out killer. But then this one, I don't know if you've seen this around the internet yet, but this is Mini Zombie Joe, and it makes me laugh every time I see it. He's missing an eye, and he's got pink teeth. He's got his brain exposed. This thing came out awesome. Now, it is only 4-color. It's only 4-color, but oh man, it is such a good print. I love Mini Zombie Joe. Again, still makes me laugh. You want to see the maker code again, Thomas? There you go. It came out pretty good. Pink brains, yeah. This thing cracks me up. It really does. Jamie got that one. Okay, good deal. I've been looking at other builds. Like what should we do? I've got a lot on my plate as far as videos go. Oh, you need, Jamie, you probably need my email address. I think I've talked to you recently, but maybe not in email. Maybe on the comments instead. But, it's not 91, it's 81. There we go. That's my email if you need it. Chris Self, yes, it has been a long time. Good to see you. Infinite Z printer, ooh, man. Yeah, I know. We were looking at, somebody sent me the build stuff, all the documents and everything for Printer Belt. And admittedly...
Congrats on 5K. I pick up something from your videos.
Awesome, David. Thank you very much for the $10 tip. I am glad you get something from the videos, and thank you very much. Is Red Light on here? I haven't talked to Red Light in a while. Hello, Mike, if you're on here. The Guinness, hello, welcome. I haven't talked to you in a little while either. That is the MMU2 on the Prusa MK3. That's all of those multicolored prints. That's what I did. And you don't really need to see, you could, I guess I could put this down here like this. I don't know how blurry it is, but if you wanted to look at it, we'll put Zombie Joe in there too. You don't need to see Protopasta either. There you go. Clipper, yes, Clipper is definitely on the list. I was thinking about different builds. Speed machine with Clipper, yeah, there you go. That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Convert MK3 to Duet, that's not a bad idea either. My MMU runs okay, Mike, and no, it's not flawless. There's still some work to be done, but I found if you want tips on your MMU, use consistent filament. If all your gears are the same size and you have the new firmware where you can tune each lane, each extruder gear, that's going to help a ton, but use consistent filament. I'm using Filamentum on all 5 channels, and it has helped more than any other tweak that I've made. So...
You are a great content creator, buddy. Keep it up.
Thank you, Clyde, for the $5. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I will do my best to keep it up. Railcore. Walter has been pestering me about Railcore, and it's on the table. That's for sure. But there's so many cool builds. Hypercube. I want to take that X5S and make a Hypercube. And there's one like that you make the printer out of an IKEA shelf. I want to do that one. That would be so cool. Helios, man, that thing looks crazy. I'm hoping I get a lot better look at that at Murph, and I can ask some questions, because I don't even know where to start with that thing. Yeah, pass-through Festo with the hot end. I've seen a couple now. Playing games badly as subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. Build a Chris Riley clone. That would be most helpful if I could have somebody to make the videos for me. I've seen a lot of parts, a lot of new rework parts for allowing that pass-through on the Festo. I haven't had any issues with that little piece of PTFE, fortunately, but I could definitely see how it could be a problem. All of my issues have been in the MMU2. Grinding. It'll grind a spot on it, and then it won't grip it again. And the 2 filament sensors don't work together. So the top one thinks everything's fine, but there's nothing extruding. It never made it to the extruder gear. That's the biggest issue I've had. But with the Filamentum, I haven't had that issue. And I'm using stock Prusa definitions, Prusament definitions for Filamentum. It works great. Still not flawless. John Cook, there are so many. The giveaway stream is going to be pretty hard, John. But you can send me an email now that you have my email if you have a problem. If you want to just casually work on something, check out Ron at the Canadian Maker Project. They have like kind of a help you stream where they do that kind of thing. Mike Wiley has a stream that he does quite often that they kind of help each other out on their printers. That's what they do. I'm sure there's more. Ricky Tanner, he does mostly at Tanner 3D. He does mostly like he shows you how to work Blender and draw things, and which is also extremely helpful. I don't have the skill for it, unfortunately. But he does more of that kind of thing. But there is a lot of helpful guys that hang out on his chat. But these are guys that do chats frequently. So you have a better chance of catching them and having them help out. There's so much knowledge in this community, and so the willingness to help is great. So you can find a stream somewhere. Fun in the Country Basement is this afternoon. The chat won't be, it probably won't be flying by as fast as this one is because of the giveaway this afternoon. So if you want to jump on there a little later, we can go over it that way. Yeah, Walter has streams. Walter kind of does his own thing, but there's definitely a lot of people in Walter's streams at Country 3D, KUNTRY 3D. Jump in those afternoon streams, the evening streams, or Saturday mornings. There's somebody that's going to be able to help. Blender modeling, yes. Sunday streams not happening anymore? Oh, that's a shame, Ron. Those are good. But you're doing other streams, right? Country's Discord, there you go. Ben Craig is here, hello. Yes, Stephen, it should. I agree. It should work exactly like that, but it does not, unfortunately. That has been one of my biggest issues, and I am totally up to date on all my firmware. It has not worked for me. Yes, all of the MMU stuff is open source. You can go out there and get the plans for it. Print it out yourself. Okay. You're going to upgrade Extruder Hotend FT5 R2. For the money, do you want to talk about which bang for the buck upgrades? Titan Arrow is pretty good. I would go personally, I would just go straight up Titan and skip the Arrow. That's just my thought on it. Volcano Volcano is a kit, right? So it's an add-on to a V6. So you buy a V6 and then you buy a Volcano kit. That's only around $100. So best quality with an extreme amount of extrusion, if you want to go fast, definitely I would go Volcano. Yeah. I mean, Steven, I have spent hours watching that thing work and learning exactly what it's doing. And it's just, sometimes it does not act like it should. And I've been over this with people on Prusa Chat, and it's just, they need just a little bit more firmware. They need a few more firmware tweaks to guess some of these situations. And they're coming. They're coming. They're working on it. They've told me a lot of the stuff that they're getting ready to do and release to help with these kinds of issues. So right now, Filament, the better Filament fixes the issue for the most part, but a little more smarts in there should work. That's right. That's exactly right, Mike. Prusa will grind away at this until it's perfect. Mosquito worth the money. Matt, you should be a reporter because that's a hard-hitting question. Is it worth the money? In what sense? Do you want? It's completely manufactured in America. Okay. Slice engineering is 3 people. they're still paying off R&D. They're still, I mean, they're manufacturing in batches of like, you know, a couple of hundred. So manufacturing is going to be really high. Does it print, you as a hobbyist, you print in PLA, PETG, ABS sometimes. You even, like, if you wanted to get into ASA or nylon or carbon fiber, stuff like that, no, it is not worth the extra cost. A V6 is going to handle everything that you want to throw at it, and it costs a third less. But if you want a hot end that you could go to anything, you could print anything, 500 degrees. I mean, you could go as far as you could push it. If you want one hot end and you're never going to have to do anything about it or repair it, I mean, of course, wear and tear is going to happen with everything, but not like when you're changing nozzles, you strip out an aluminum block. That happens. It's not going to happen on the Mosquito. So if you want something like that and you have the money to shell out, go Mosquito. I love them. I really like it. But for the printing I do, it's not necessary. It's overkill. It's ant with a sledgehammer time. I mean, it's amazing, but it's just a little too much. It's awesome. It prints PETG. That machine has a Mosquito hot end, and it prints. I pretty much do nothing but PETG on that machine. Flawless. It is amazing. It turns out amazing prints. I mean, killer prints. And PETG can be a struggle to get just right. I mean, it turns out really good stuff. And that is the world's cheapest filament too, by the way. It'll take anything. Slice engineering is awesome. Dan and Chris, two of the nicest guys in the whole world. Bill Stork is here. Hello, Bill. And everyone that I missed, if I didn't say hello to you, hello. I don't mean to miss. You're buffering. I don't have any drop frames. So I don't know what's going on with the YouTubes. But it says, well, let's check out stream health here. Stream health is awesome. It says good, healthy, everything's green. Sorry if it's buffering. Help you design a hot end? I could try. Please wait for the giveaway. Yeah, tell me when it flattens out, because then we'll do this. We'll do this thing. I think YouTube does all of their maintenance on Sunday mornings, and I do all of my streams on Sunday mornings. So it's either the daylight, the wrong time zone, or some crazy stuff's always going on a Sunday with YouTube. So it may very well be the downstream of YouTube or something. It wouldn't surprise me at all. It is free. My Twitter page isn't loading. That is right. Shalom was here. Hello, Shalom. I haven't talked to you in a little while. Well, ballpoint pen. I don't know your first name. If you don't want to tell me that, that's fine. But I do my best to try to remember first names. E3D clones. As much as I hate to say it, and I've talked to like Sanjay, I've talked to him about E3D clones before. I've asked him, hey, how do you feel about all these clones that cost like $5? And he's like, no big deal. They're not worried about it. They're killing it. The E3D is fine. Those guys, smart. As much as I hate to say it, E3D clones, everyone, I've had like 2 or 3. Everyone I've ever had, amazing. I cannot believe they work so well. They do have a PTFE tube, but so does the V6 Lite. And the clone is aluminum, I believe. I believe all the light is steel. So Log has an E3D clone in it right now, and works awesome. If you could get it for $5, buy 6 of them. I mean, just buy them. They're gonna work, and you'll have parts to switch out. So it's cool. I don't feel bad about it because E3D is not worried about it. Yeah, and you're going to get a bad one. E3D is not going to sell you a bad one, but the clone is cheap. I mean, I get it, it's cheap, but you can get a full-blown V6, everything you need from Matter Hackers for $58. And I know that seems like a lot, especially when you're working on an Ender 3 or even a CR10 costs $300, but it's still, I mean, the hand machining that they do, and when you hold one in your hand and look at it, I mean, this is a genuine, I know it just seems like I have this stuff laying around, but this is a genuine one. The machining on it is incredible. I mean, they do a really good job. So take that for what it's worth. Okay. 4 Eastern, Fun in the Country Basement is at 4 Eastern, so everybody come back. And it will be on my channel today. NS Gaming, hello, welcome. I like the rearm board. There's a long story to go with how rearm works and how 32-bit Marlin works, and I have tested it, and there is a video coming eventually. But rearm boards, you can get them for $45, and they're a straight swap out with a ramp shield. Go that way. I would suggest that. Okay, you ready? You ready for this one? You want to give away the Ender 3? And now it's not this Ender 3. You're going to get your own Ender 3 in a box from GearBest. Okay, they are going to handle you. I will pay for it, and they will ship it to you. You don't get this one that I've already kicked down the stairs. You don't want this one. So let's do this. Good luck to everyone. And go. Go, go, go. And that is all one word, by the way. Ender 3, no space. Ender 3, we talked about it earlier, but there were some people that weren't on here yet. Ender 3 is not flawless. It is not going to be super reliable out of the box. It is not. It costs $180. I mean, for starters. But for $180, you get a lot of stuff here. I mean, it is a great base for hacking. The frame's good. The bed is almost level. The extruder's terrible. I have fought the extruder over and over and over, but that's like a $15 upgrade. I mean, that's not a big deal. You get 24 volts. Power off resume works sometimes. It's just, you can't go wrong for $180. I mean, it prints okay out of the box, but it needs some tweaks. So that's just my take on the Ender 3 that I received. The new ones are probably better. Creality does do iterative. I mean, they kind of use us as beta testers, but they do iterative changes constantly. So you might be getting one that's better than mine. Hopefully you are. Mine is 6-7 months old probably. So you can't go wrong with an Ender 3. It's still coming in. And it is not case sensitive, so if you do caps or whatever, it doesn't matter. Red light Mike's just going to keep going. I'm just kidding, Mike. If you do it more than once, it doesn't matter. Yeah, all the other, I've given everything away. This is the last one. This is the last thing I'm going to give away. Chat's flying by, so I can't catch up with everyone. There you go. Ender 3, all one word. Ender 3, nice. Okay, are you ready? All I see is repeats now. You ready? I don't have a drum roll. I could do a rim shot. That's all I got. Okay, here we go. We're gonna roll it. Caesar has won an Ender 3. Brian, 3D print creator, thank you very much, Brian. That is much appreciated. Robotuto, thank you as well. That's awesome. Caesar has won. Nice. From Brazil. Excellent. Excellent. Congratulations, Caesar. You get clapping. Right? There you go. Awesome. Thank you. I know, I wish everybody could win. I really do. I enjoy these giveaways. So now it's so I've given everything away. Okay, so if you were here for the giveaway and you have other stuff that you want to do today on a Sunday, which I don't blame you, the giveaway is over. So if you want to drop off the stream, that's fine. But you are more than welcome to stay, and I will hang out with you here for a couple more minutes. But you're welcome, Caesar. Caesar, before I forget, Caesar, send me an email, and with all of your info, and you're international, so I have to have a phone number as well. Send me an email with all your info, and I will get that to GearBest, and GearBest will send you a printer. Oh, we got David, thank you very much. David Schneider pledged $5 on Patreon. Thank you. That is awesome. That Patreon helps more than you can imagine. If nothing else, it motivates me to keep going. That's awesome. Without a thumbs up. A thumbs up on your way out if you are dropping off the stream. Ender 3 is worth the money, I gotta say. You just needed the hot end. So, family time. Let's have a family chat here. So, I was talking with some of our community members the other day, and I got wind of something that bothered me, and these were people. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate it. Ben, thank you very much for the $5. It bothered me, and I wanted to mention it. Okay, there are some community members that aren't happy with other community members, and it's one thing to disagree, and we're going to disagree. And I can tell you this: the community members on both sides of that fence, some of them support me.
Legend.
Thank you, Ben. That's really appreciated. Some of them on both sides of that fence, some of them support me monetarily on Patreon, and I support others on both sides on Patreon because I think they do a good job. And I'm hoping that why they support me on Patreon is because they think I'm doing a good job. And I am just here to help, right? I do this because I love it, and I want to see others succeed at making. I'm here for the making, and I'm here for the community. Sometimes, Walter says it best, sometimes you just need somebody to talk to or to listen to. And that's fine. But, and you can disagree all you want with other community members. There are people, I'm 100%, there are people in this community, I don't enjoy their content. I don't watch their content. But I have met them in person, and they're not bad people. They're very nice people and very knowledgeable people. Perhaps I don't like the way they do things. So there's enough content going around. Not everybody's going to like Chris Riley. I get that. But there's no need to be ugly about it. And I hate to see that. I really do. Especially, and it's one thing to say, oh, so-and-so's a jerk. Okay, big deal, right? But it's another thing when you make fun of how somebody looks. All this awesome stuff is happening, and I understand. And One Raz can finally get some sleep. Poor One Raz. David, pledge $5 on Patreon. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. But it's not cool to make fun of how somebody looks because you don't like what they've done on the internet or their content. And I want to get that out there. So if you're participating in something like this and you're angry for some reason or something bad has happened, I urge you to reconsider it, please. And if I can help in any way, would it help if I facilitated something? I don't know why people are upset. I have no clue what happened, but I have seen the outcome of it, and it wasn't pretty. And but if I can help, I will send you stuff. I will send you swag. Do you need 1,000 benchies? I can do that. I can do that. But if there's any way that I can help in that situation, please let me know. I'm available. I hate to see the community that we're in is amazing, and we can do some really cool stuff. And I hate to see anybody that feels like they've been outed or feels like that there's animosity. We're not always going to agree, but at the end of the day, we're going to make stuff and participate. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to get that out there, and I appreciate everybody in this community. I do. It takes all kinds. We got to have everybody. So, and that's awesome. Yeah, and not everybody is going to have seen this, but there are a few people in this chat that realize what has taken place. I just wanted to get that out there. Yeah, Mad Mike. I wish everybody loved another, but this is the group. This is the Chris Riley group hug. Bring it in. Bring it in. Okay, so here's the last thing of the day. Last thing of the day. I'm not giving anything. I'm not giving anything away, and it wasn't meant to be a rant, Shalom. It wasn't meant to be a rant. It's just just a reminder of why we're here, right? Why you guys are in the chat. Well, besides, I'm going to give you free stuff today. Why you're in the chat watching me work on stuff, why you watch the videos. It's because you want to make some stuff, and hopefully we make it easier. And all of us are trying to do the same thing. That's it. That's all I wanted to get out. That's right. So anyway, last thing of the day. On a much happier note, there has been one request that I have had more than any other request. I get asked all the time, would you build this? How many printers do you have? Can we see what your basement looks like? I get all kinds of interesting questions. Why isn't my Raspberry Pi working? I get that all the time. And those questions are fine, but there is one request. Thank you, Shil. Ben, I won't go into any of that. Just just keep being a good dude. That's all you gotta do. Give away one more and you'll take care of it. Caesar, thank you very much. Red Light wants to give away another roll of proto pasta. Do you, Mike, do you care about the color? Do you care about just any roll and you'll ship it worldwide or domestic? What would you like to do? And I will do that.
Is the least I can do. Still can't believe. Closing parenthesis.
I did the parentheses. Caesar, thank you very much for the 10. Congratulations, man. You'll dig it. I promise. Nope, anywhere. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna give away a roll of protopasta on Mike. Okay. Thank you, Mike. You are the man. Let's do go. David Olson, good morning. Sorry you've missed all the stuff. Pasta Mike, and you will win a roll of filament on Mike. I can help facilitate that, Mike. Very cool. Protopasta isn't the cheapest stuff in the world, but it is quality filament, I can tell you that. Techie Daddy's here. Hello, I might have missed you before. And we're in luck, there's still 100 and some people on here, so not everybody left after the giveaway. Caesar's got his printer. He's done. That's awesome. And I thought I was done. I'm not quite done yet. I got one more thing. For my charming personality. For my sparkling personality, yes. Hello, Zimmy. Nice, Robbie Mac. Sorry, Carl. YouTube is terrible about notifications. Yep, that's the whole story. There wasn't much of a, there's not much of a story to it, but I have one more thing for you as soon as this giveaway is done. I'm here for the hair. Nice. You're doing 1.0. I would go 1.5 if you're in the middle of it. Jump up to 1.1.9 Marlin and go 1.5. Works so much better. Okay. Those are they're all crashes. I have 3 of them. One's behind that shelf over there, but it's like a 14 and or like an 18 and a 16 and a 14 or something. They're all Zildjian crashes. Ready? This one's on mic. Evie? Evie has won Protopasta on mic. Tom's Patreon stream starts in an hour. I won't keep it going an hour, but congrats. I haven't seen Evie in the chat. Hopefully you were there, Evie. Yeah, Ben, throw me an email. Sure. Evie, if you were in the chat, you have to be present to win. Send me an email, Evie. And we'll take care of it. I'll get it over to Mike, and we'll work on it. I would like to know that you're here, though. I don't know your status. There you are. Awesome. Excellent. I will get send me all your info. I'll hand it over to Mike, and Mike will take care of it. Awesome. Okay. So back to my story. I get all these requests, right? Fixing stuff. What's my basement look like? Blah, 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 blah. But there's one request that I've had more than anything else. And I've been extremely, thank you, Bruno, for subscribing. I've been extremely hesitant and reluctant because it's not something that I do. It's just not, it's not part of my thing. But it's kind of become, I've kind of had a cult following about this whole thing. And so I thought, we'll give it a try, and I would announce it today. But here we go. You ready? Chris Riley is now going to be on Twitter. See, there you go. There you go. Chris Riley is going to, they got it. Finally, they got it. Twitter. So Chris Riley is going to be on Twitter. Chris Riley has never tweeted. Okay? So we're going to do our first tweet right now. Let's see. I don't even know how to tweet. So, or I've never tweeted. Let's see what I can do here. My phone is blowing up. Okay, let's see. How do I tweet here? I'm not even logged on. Tweeting's hard. Okay. Here you go. First Chris Riley tweet ever. Tweet has been sent. There you go. Everybody wants to talk to me on Twitter, so we're going to finally give it a try. Now I can't promise that my tweets are going to be quality, but I am on there if you would like to send me some stuff or messages or whatever the tweets goes on. So we'll try it. So I'll be tweeting, I guess. I don't tweet. What's it say? It just says that I am now on... Chris Riley not on Twitter is now on Twitter. That's my tweet. Excellent. Yes. Alex, thank you. Yes, 10,000 would be huge. We'll see. The community has been awesome. I mean, I've been growing like crazy. And well, for me, it seems like I've been growing like crazy. I've got a lot of subs over the last couple of months, and 10,000 might be within reach. We will see. It would be awesome. And if we hit 10,000, I will be back for another one of these giveaways, and we will give away even more stuff. He tweeted me, awesome. 34 followers. I have to learn how to look all that stuff up. Now my Twitter's gonna blow up. Yeah. So there you go. So that's it. That's all I had for today, everyone. I am going to be hosting Fun in the Country Basement today at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock my time. I hope to see a lot of you there. I won't be giving anything away. You can tweet me now, whatever that is. I'll figure that out later. Twitter name, please. It is on the screen. Should be shown. This is an Ender 3, a Creality Ender 3. So you have to know exactly. I'm going to spend the rest of the day reading tweets. 10,000 MMU2? The only problem with the MMU2 is it only helps people with MK3s. And there's not a ton of people with MK3s. Palette 2 might be a little bit far out of my reach. We'll see. We'll see how we do. There you go. At Chris Riley 3D. There you go. That's me. I guess that's me. Awesome. That's all I had. Thank you very much for everybody that hung out with me this morning. I am so pleased that I could do this giveaway and that somebody gets a new printer and they're going to start printing. That's killer. I'm going to send out shirts, filament. It'll all be going out probably tomorrow. I'll line up Gear Best and stuff this afternoon. Thomas tweeted me. Excellent. Thank you again so much for hanging out, watching the videos, liking the content, disliking the content. That's fine too. I appreciate it. And I will see you in a couple hours on Fun in the Country Basement on this channel. Everyone, have a great day. Take it easy.